Hello, my friends. Michael Ian Cedar here, your positive mindset and leadership coach. And today I want to talk to you about celebrating our freedom. Now, well, hold on. Before you think this is going to be some patriotic message, let me assure you it's probably not going to be what you think. However, I really do enjoy using holidays and the passing of time and the passages of time to double down and really slow down and focus on themes such as this is July 4th weekend as I'm recording this for you, and it's Independence Day here in the United States. So let's use the collective energy around Independence Day and focus on something that I believe is truly empowering and freeing. And let me explain what that is. If I told you you didn't have to feel so trapped or victimized by the external world, the people around you, or the inner world, the itty bitty crappy committee that's in there, and that you can actually have immediate freedom from that suffering of that voice inside your head, would you want to hear that prescription on how to get the freedom from that voice? I thought you might. So I want to teach you about the power of reframing. Now, you might have heard about reframing before, but I'm going to teach it in a little bit of a more unorthodox way. So stick with me, and at the end of the video, I want you to tell me how you think you can use this. So first off, 100% true story. Believe it or not, I used to suffer from debilitating rumination for 30 to close to 40 years of my life. I'd become so paralyzed by my own thoughts, that itty-bitty crappy committee between my ears, that overthinking would occur. I would berate myself. I would ruminate. I'd be mad at others for long periods of time. In fact, I was a professional ruminator for quite some time. How many of you identify as that yourself, perhaps? And what ended up happening is, because of my rumination, because of my anger towards others, my personal quality of my work went down as an artist, as a craftsperson. I wouldn't want to go out with people. I didn't want to be social. I crash and burn just about every relationship I had. And I was always suffering from massive anxiety, guilt, and darkness. Do any of these thoughts or themes show up in your life? Because if so, let's keep going. Because I ended up personally hating my own mind, resenting my own mind. And that's just all kinds of criminal. I don't want to do that ever again, that's for sure. And though the reframing that I'm about to teach you, through the reframing I'm about to teach you, I was able to go from 90 days of rumination to 9 weeks of rumination to 9 days of rumination to 9 minutes of rumination to 90 seconds of rumination. And I know that sounds crazy. And am I perfect? No, I'm definitely not perfect at it. But about 80% of the time, I am able to convert the rumination within 90 seconds. So here's the 4 S's I want to teach you. Situation, slow, savor, shift. Situation, slow, savor, shift. So I'll give you an example, and then I'm going to walk you through my example. Let's say that I got wind that a team member of mine was gossiping about me behind my back and saying not so nice things. So here's the situation. I heard that Tom from my team was talking to Sarah that he didn't like my work and he's going to shoot it down at the next meeting. That's the situation. That's what I heard. And then I'm going to slow. I'm literally going to pause and breathe. I'm going to savor. You know what? He's insecure. He doesn't see the big picture. I can't stand him. You know what? I'm really pissed off. And now shift. Maybe I'm not creating a safe space for him. Maybe I'm not showing him that I'm on his side, that I'm here to support him. I'm going to use this as an example or an experience to show, hey, I'm here to ask you questions. Now let me walk you through what I just did. By stating the situation, I'm getting objective. There's no interpretation in it. By slowing down, I'm allowing my brain to slow the fun down and redirect the blood to the parts of my brain that are logical. Because when I'm ruminating, it doesn't do that. It goes to my survival mechanism. And by savoring, what I'm doing is I'm allowing my emotions to be transient inside my body. I'm allowing for my interpretations. I'm allowing myself to go to that darker place. And what it does is it expends all that energy immediately. And now I've got that space to reframe, to shift, and turn it into a learning moment. So reframing using the 4S model, situation, slow, shift, situation, slow, savor, shift, We're talking about taking control of our thoughts and choosing what to focus on rather than what we can't focus on, which is the rumination and the possible interpretations we're having. I can't stop those thoughts. It's a freight train. And this is where the freedom comes in. Imagine the freedom you could have in your life if you could master the 4 S's. And if you want to learn about this on a deeper level, I'm going to hold another negative thinking detox challenge on Facebook. It's free. You get to spend some time with me. I get to teach you this on a much deeper level along with many other tools. And in fact, I'm going to put it in the links. I'll put the link in the comments section so you can find it easily. Look, the only thing we can control is our response to the outer world, and that's where the 4 S's come into play. So together, let's celebrate the fact that we have the potentiality to have freedom of those ruminating thoughts. Looking forward to hearing what you have to think about this in the comments section. Mahalo, my friends.